Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Kaiserreich on the Hearts of Iron 4 engine. And of course we're playing as Royal Britain, as I like to think of it, or obviously it's the Commonwealth of Canada, but our goal for this game is the restoration of the British monarchy in Britain. Other parts of the British Empire restoration, that would be alright too, but we're looking at getting back that. We're building tanks, yes. And you want me to finish off Huey Long. Yeah, I don't know much more about Lucy than they found her and a couple of other similar skeletal remains. Okay, Brazil, Sao Paulo was annexed, and we have radar. Okay, so the Brazilian Civil War is over. Probably a good thing. Oh, yeah. So those of you on YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Love to see you around more often. Join that fight. Join that fight. Republic of Iran declared war on Azerbaijan. Well, good for you guys. Have fun shooting at each other. Yay. Declared war on Pacific States of America. Well, that's the one I thought they would do before they come after me. So what we're going to do is go back to start Lend-Lease here. We're already sending some to okay, oh good, we're still making to South Africa. Yeah. What am I to do with, oh no, we want to start this. Are we to give up the territory if we do to New England? Is that what you're thinking? Because I don't plan on keeping all of America. I have very little manpower. We're no FT-17s. Okay, just a minute, Armageddon and all. Okay. We'll do that, and that'll probably be it. Well, I think humanity comes from, I'm sort of giving it a wide range, from coastal regions around here where the water is very warm, and that humans spent much of the time in the water, sleeping on the land, not fishing with a line and fishing hook, but maybe fishing with a, you know, a sharp pointy stick and stabbing fish and going for shellfish and other things along the coast. That's my belief, and it's just purely belief. It's taken again from evidence from our somewhat aquatic natures. At least we are the most aquatic from other primates. I do believe if you look at the Neanderthal nose, it is not. It is more. It is the if I remember correctly, and again I'm going this just off memory, so I may have this wrong, but is more efficient, but also more straight. You know, the nostrils look straight out ahead much more, if I'm not mistaken, than human noses do, which the nostrils are going down. So that and other things, and they believe from the muscle structure on some of the skeletons that the muscles are probably denser and stronger on the Neanderthal. And if you look at, say, birds' skeletons, one of the reasons they can fly is they have a very light skeleton. Well, we have humans, compared to most of the primates, even smaller monkeys, relatively have a low muscle denseness and a low dense of a skeleton, and I believe that is to help us be in the water. So yes, amphibian apes. That is just, it's taken from obviously physical evidence and then theory putting in it. So that's where I think, like I say, we didn't go full dolphin, because if you look at some of the dolphin and other, you know, the other whales and whatnot, whales are different than dolphins. But if you specifically look at dolphins, you can see how similar they are to dogs in their skeletal structure. So, you know, dolphins, you know, we didn't go the full dolphin. We didn't go, or even the sea lion or whatever that, you know, is more amphibious. Okay, they've accepted our Lend-Lease. Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna do this, since you all well, Azad particularly thinks I should, and maybe we should. So we're gonna justify war goals. Well, we're also gonna save the game just in case. We can always decide not to go to war. Yes, you're right about that, JP. That the webbing in our hands is also indicative of it. So yeah, I think I just see overwhelming evidence. And then so I put that together with the theory, and not just that, oh, we knew how to swim and we can swim. I think to get that much genetic change, we were for a while very aquatic, and got our upright stance not from the need to walk, but from the need to swim. And once we got that from swimming, it of course made it easier to walk. And then we, you know, pushed on. Well, we're not going to war with New England. We're going to war with American Union State. New England is already sort of our puppet or whatever. Our ally here. So we're not going to reclaim the 13 colonies. Denounces of the government's economic plans. Okay, what are we? Result of his province has missed out on investment parties in Canada has seen Quebec is suffering economically. As a result, support to the social credit has grown, and the French-Canadian branch of the Social Credit Party looks to make gains in the legislation and take control from. Yeah, we want to gain base stability and support. I think we've got a dagger in their heart already, and I don't want to spread my forces out more than they are. I've got too few, and I'm not going to send a bunch over to some other place. Patagonian Workers' Front has capitulated. The Red government has gone into exile. Okay. Down here. Good to know. Okay, decryption frequency, very good. So we are still in 38. Waiting for 39 to get a bunch more stuff there. We are pushing ahead on those. Perez. Hospitals will help with manpower. Peace deal has been signed. Okay. Well, that ends our... They've gone to a white peace. So that ends that goal. The Kingdom of Spain wants to rejoin the Entente. Yeah, I think we want to do this. That will also help... Oh, what was that? Don't know. That will also help secure my territory down here. If they're in the Entente, they won't be looking to get back their territory by war. Kingdom of France has called Muscat as our ally in the Nepali-French War. Muscat has joined the Entente. Okay. Good, I guess. Maybe we should try cutting to there and cut off. Deal with Iceland. Okay. Icelandic economy has suffered from recently. Okay. The Icelandic economy has suffered economic recently. That doesn't make sense. This says suffered economically recently. Okay. As a result, a massive fuel shortage looms over Iceland and threatens to destroy its fishing industry. I think this was done while this was made while Iceland was having its a few years ago its economic crisis. We can offer them fuel in exchange fuel in exchange for their recognition of our exclusive rights to fish off the coast of Greenland. Perhaps this would also be the beginning of a long and beneficial relationship. Yep, we'll do this. Well, what I'm hoping to do is get enough political power to move to here. And we could do extensive. So it would go from 2.5% to 5%, doubling our percentage of manpower. Iceland accepts, great news. And our wannabe Sten guns, at least Sten gun models there. Okay. Okay, we'll do integrated support. And we are out of manpower again. This is not helping us. How is South Africa doing? Not well. Not our friends in South Africa, at least. We're going to cancel justification. I know you all want war here, but we're looking at 0 manpower. Iceland cancels deal bowing to pressure at home. Icelandic government has cancelled its controversial trade deal with Canada. Okay, too bad. Not good news. We were hoping for improved relations and things. And we can build some more. Okay, we've got some radars going. We can... Where is it? Yeah, radar, there we are. Let's build one down. Need to get to the right. Hong Kong has one, so we can see there a bit. I hate these things done on the state level instead of the provincial level, but I guess we're going to go there with that. Yeah, well, Kingdom of Siam and Burma are going to war with each other. Counter-revolution in Chile. India investments. Very good. Let's go with this. Maybe that'll help me get. No, we're not going to demand the Oregon territories. But what we're going to do here is oh, well, our enemy strength is way too low. Damn, I don't know what to do about this. I know I can cancel units, and I'm not producing any more units. Because our enemies right now are just the Nepalese. They're appalling, the Nepalese. No. I can't even afford to keep doing attacks because it's taking so much manpower. No, we don't need to invade. I know this isn't terribly exciting, but you want me to invade another country, but right now okay, we're going to wait till the first of the year. Okay. They're now at war. Fun. I think we can't deploy our submarines because we don't have the manpower to do so. So, Central American War, help the anti-syndicalist countries. Yeah. I guess. Well, because I want to deploy my ships so we can keep building more. We're going to disband some of these militia forces. Okay, that may get us deploying the ship. Okay, there we are. We're back to producing more submarines. And we're after the first of the year, so let's come over here and no, we don't have the manpower. Send troops to South Africa. Well, one, we're not in the war. Two, yeah, I know, I guess expeditionary forces and whatnot, but we don't have the manpower. Yeah, we just don't. We've got to keep the eyes on the prize of going after Britain. That's where we need to get to. I mean, we did send them 2,000 volunteers and other equipment. Well, Russia's getting bigger and more powerful. It took that. Our ideology has grown. No, I don't know that we want to change to market liberals. No, we don't need that. I'm building up my political power. Yeah, Australia is just the Australasian Confederation, which includes New Zealand and such, and whatnot here, but the South Pacific Islands. Yeah, we are at war, but we're not at war with a powerful enough opponent. Or we were at war. Are we still at war with these guys? Yeah, we are. Carrier task force and direct ground support. Very good. Well, what we're going to do is come over here. Get more production. Well, that's something we should have done. I should have done a while ago. Not that it's a big problem. Let's convert over to better equipment. If we can't have that big of an army, let's have a better army. Okay, we can cut back on our oil imports and increase our aluminum imports. Well, we're already operating air power here. But more? Okay. Now I'm not going to make new air units. I'll shift air units there. We may take losses, but probably won't be that much. Don't think we need more fighters. I think you're right about the bombing thing, though. I think that'll help. Well, we are doing some stuff, but I'm also thinking just simply about bombing some strategic bombing, yes. But I'm also thinking about simply doing more air support over these guys more effectively. Form unity government, very good. Official bilingual. Well, looking for something that will give us more manpower. Fuller's combined arms, that's probably where I go for military, but defense scheme. St. Lawrence Line, Maple. Wow, that's interesting. Just not ready for that yet. Let's go with that. Wish they got it so that we could build in our allied territories, but no, they haven't updated the mod to that yet. Yes, we're building radar everywhere. Well, does that give us manpower? Okay, well, we can't do that. We've already started this other one. We're going to change that now, but okay, we will do it. Remove Anglo-French tension. Okay. Daily political power. Okay, well, we'll do that next then. And Chile declared war on the Dutch East Indies. Okay, so the Dutch East Indies versus these other guys. Australasian Guard. Surprising news from Australasian Confederation as Eric Campbell's Centre Party manages to come in from behind victory in recent elections. The Centre Party is a political front for the Australasian Guard, a paramilitary organization made up of ex-servicemen who fought in the Weltkrieg. These right-wing authoritarians have long criticized the Australasian government for not going far enough in its suppression of syndicalism and gained admiration for their assistance in quelling the Melbourne Commune uprising of 1924. Their popularity only further increased as they maintained order during the recent labor violence following the 1936 election. It's unknown what effect this turn towards authoritarianism will have on the country, although the Entente is relieved at the Guard's fervent dedication to the British Empire. Well, good. They're hopefully going to continue with us on the British Empire. Very good. Well, I'd rather send it to the Dutch. I know you might like Sukarno, that guy, but nah. Oh, we're building these more. Okay, yeah. And the Dutch are also sending aid. No, we are the colonizers, Azad. We're playing the colonizers, the British Empire. Yeah, we know AZ doesn't like that. Well, since I can't do that, one of these get more manpower, like having Himmler in Germany does, as he recruits foreigners. I'm not seeing it. Could be going too fast, but I don't think. Okay, if we get something with more political power gain, that would be nice, because we have less than one a day. They didn't like your use of Packy. But Twitch didn't. And I do know it can be used or is used as a slur, but I do know it can be used as such, but it's just a shortened, truncated of the word Pakistani. Okay, we are currently mostly liberals. Gotta go market liberal, market liberal, market liberal, market liberal. So, no, not social democrat, market liberal. For market liberal that will help us with more political power. Yeah, social democrat, but we don't want that. We want to keep it more unified. Okay, we'll try authoritarian democrat. Okay, Arno. And we can build even more radars. Ah, you're not worried about being nuked. I'm much more worried about being nuked here. Because see, what I'm worried about is that someone like Pakistan or Iran, if they get nukes, will get a nuke, we'll put it in a shipping container, send it somewhere like Singapore to sort of make it seem like it's from a friendly country, and then put it on a, you know, have it just shipped here, and while it's still in harbor, blow it up. That's what I'm worried about. Of course, they may do it to, you know, somewhere over here in New York or down in Texas, one of the major ports there, in Houston or something. But I would definitely say Los Angeles is one of the places, though, a high situation. Okay, nothing we can do, but Japan is announcing her ambitions. Well, we've got light amount of troops in our little holdings here. So at least we have something there. Oh, we should attach these. I don't. I've read some of his books, but it's been so long. I like the one where, about Clark. Forget the book. It's been so long. I mean, it's been years and years. He was a very good author, and he had very good instincts for possibilities. Oh, gotta have the clock moving. That would be helpful. Now we're almost up to 1 a day. And the French are making inroads against the Germans. How interesting. Field hospitals, very good. Well, we can design better tanks now. Royal Atlantic Aeronautics Corporation, very good. And now we will try official bilingualism to attempt to deal with our internal conflicts. Well, no, because I have 2,000 troops that aren't committed, and I've actually pulled my troops out of the line up there because they were just costing me manpower. And without that, you know, without Abyssinia declares war on Eritrea. Cool. And none of my attacks were achieving anything, so I've stopped fighting that war. I've got troops here mostly in case if one or both the other Indian states declare war to be able to intervene, but that's sort of it now. Okay, we have found oil in Alaska after our occupation of several industries. Okay, Fundy. Manpower, minus 2,000, 12 oil. Add oil production in Alaska of 1. Okay. Now we have 470 men. Eritrea revolts. Oh, lovely. They're having fun down there. Okay. No problem, Armageddon. Yeah, okay, that's some of all fears. Okay, that's good, yeah. Yeah, no, I knew they, in one of the, they had nuked Denver. And I think, you know, if you look at the reason that they went after New York with the planes and then going after the capital, Washington, with the planes, they were the fourth plane was either for, you know, the Capitol or the White House. I don't know, you know, the Capitol building or the White House. I don't know which, but they're going after big symbols. So they're not, they might come after, try to nuke Washington. They might try to nuke New York. I really don't think, you know, unless for some reason they think they could get the, you know, ship more likely into a place like Houston. I think they'd go for some place like New York or Los Angeles, some big thing. So terrorists would want to do that. Dispersed industry, good. We've improved that. Okay. Yeah, let's improve our artillery. Second Melbourne uprising, okay. And they may nuke us, but the most likely is, if you've ever seen the movie Escape from LA, that's most likely our future. We are moving steadily towards it. The Democrats are just pushing us in that direction very heavily. So, yeah. And I think we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, I love hearing from you. So please post questions, comments, suggestions, tips. Weigh in on some of the interesting topics we've been talking about. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.